What is going on, people? I am here for day number 14 of the 31 Days Half October series, which I'm doing on this channel. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's my series, well, a series, should I say, where a bunch of people are doing it, but I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm calling it the 31 Days Half October series. You got the 31 Days of Horror, you got the 31 Days of Halloween. Anything with 31, it's pretty much a challenge to watch a horror movie a day for the entire month of October and then give a review. So 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. I do it a little bit different. Like I said, I try to stick to indie films. If I can't get an indie film, I'll just do a review of maybe a film everybody knows. But I try to stick with indie films and I try to do them in alphabetical order. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I attempt to. Whole bunch of people doing some kind of 31 days, which I have linked in the description. But the 13th Wolfman, Jonathan Moody is also doing indie films. Whole bunch of people. Just check it out. Like I said, I try to do it in alphabetical order. Today's letter is M. But before I get into this, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this review, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. And, of course, hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff. But this month, you really don't have to go too crazy to hit the bell button because I'm going to be doing a video every day of the month. Did 2 reviews already for today. Nothing to do with 31 days, but I did a review for, if you couldn't tell, Welcome to the Circle, which is coming out next week from Artsploitation Films. And The Flower, can't even think of the name now. The Flower Tapes. Which is actually getting released on YouTube this Friday. So check out the Flower Tapes and check out Welcome to the Circle. Anyway, today's letter is M. And this one I think most people know about. But what do you want to call it? It is part of the A24 collection or A24, branch, I guess you want to call it. For those of you who don't know, A24 is Lionsgate's like independent, like sister company kind of deal. They put out a whole bunch of movies, and this happens to be one of them. This is the Midsommar director's cut. They do have, the regular one. I also have that one up there, but this is the director's cut. But for those of you who've never seen Midsommar, this one probably is one that a lot of people have seen, but, I don't have too many M's, but I'll go with this one. It's written and directed by Ari Aster, who did Hereditary as well. It stars Florence, Pugh, Jack Reynor, Vilhelm, Blomgren, hopefully I said that right, among others. So pretty much what this is, if you've seen The Wicker Man, it has vibes of that. Pretty much it's about a couple, Danny and Christian, and Danny's family. Unfortunately, the sister had mental problems, and she was living with her mother and father, and let's just say the demons that were in her head got the better of her, and she ends up right in the beginning, so it's not really, giving too much away. The girl ends up killing not only herself, but her family. So now Danny's very upset and all this stuff. And Christian is about to go to Midsommar, which is a traditional, let me show you the front as well. That's the back, but this is the front. It's a traditional thing that this one, I guess I can't even think if it's Norway. It might say it in here, Sweden. Never mind, Sweden. So they traveled to Sweden. It was supposed to be like a guy's trip, but, she was very upset and she ended up coming along. And let's just say this little village or whatever in Sweden has its own very interesting customs and ideas about religion and stuff. And let's just say it's kind of cult-like, kind of cultish and all that stuff. And they have ideas how to, get everything running for this land, for the, the people on this, group, in this settlement, I guess you want to call it. So Danny coming might have not been the best idea. Well, to tell you the truth, all the people who went probably wasn't the best idea. But like if you've seen like the Wicker Man and stuff, like I said, it has shades of that where you go to this other island or whatever, and let's just say the people there have their own ways and gods and stuff that they pray to, and they have their own customs and stuff. So looking at it through our eyes, it looks very weird, but you know, you never know. Certain customs, certain ideas, or certain rituals happen in different places. So like I said, it has that updated Wicker Man vibe to it. Definitely different, definitely a little bit crazier, but it's one that I did like. I enjoyed Midsommar more than Hereditary. Like I said, it's made by the same guy, so you can feel the same ideas and almost the same way the movie flows and whatever. But I enjoyed it a little bit more, actually a lot bit more, to tell you the truth. I didn't like Hereditary all that much. It's a little bit, both kind of have like that cultish feel to it. This one does it a little bit better, I guess you want to call it. Well, Hereditary is more like witches and stuff. This one more like cult, if you would call that. But I definitely enjoyed this one. I know, like I said, most people have seen Midsommar. Most people have seen Hereditary. So this is probably one of the ones that are the most known out of all the reviews that I'm going to be doing. But this one I think you should definitely check out if you haven't. I don't believe they have many. You can check on A24.com to see if they still have the director's cut, but I don't know how many they did have, but this one is pretty cool. You can always just get the regular Midsommar. So, yeah, hopefully you like that. Like I said, day number 14 of the 31 days. Go ahead and check out all 13 other days for maybe movies that you've never seen before. Everybody's clamoring for new movies to check out. During, October, everybody loves watching horror movies. So not only check my page out, but check out everybody else's page to see what movies are out there. You should check out not only for, October, me being a horror fan, I watch it all year round. But for those of you who just watch it now, maybe you'll have ideas for next year. But those of you who continue to watch horror from, October on, these videos will definitely help you out. Like I said, some people might do movies you've seen before, but check out everybody that I have linked so you can check out more movies. Also in the description, like I always do, I'll leave the trailer. I'll leave the link for the trailer. I'll leave the link to where you can purchase the movie. Like I said, I don't believe they have many, if any, director's cuts left. And what I'll also do is, put the IMDb description in as well. I'll leave the link to everybody else who's doing the 31 days, and also my social media. I got a Facebook fan page, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. I'm part of the Dorkening, where we do interviews with indie directors, actors, actresses, and such from horror movies. So check our podcast out if you're interested. We do an audio, well, it's the same podcast. It's just that we do it live on Tuesday nights, and then we pull the audio and it goes up the next Thursday. So if you're into audio podcast, check out the Dorkening Podcast Network, or the Dorkening Podcast Network on YouTube or Instagram, YouTube or Facebook. So you could check out live and ask questions and stuff. But check out everything. Check the description, like I said, for everything I talk about. And I guess until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.